Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Gelli Printing Techniques collaboration, which has been hosted by Crafty Michelle. It is a collaboration. There are several people who have joined in to create videos, so we'll be very grateful if after seeing my video that you went along, looked at all the people in the description box and popped along to their channels to give them some support too, please. So what we're going to do today, I thought that we would have a go at doing some doodling on the Gelli plate. So you can create any design you like. These are just two that I have just created, and we'll have a go. I'll see how many I can get done. I'll be quite quick. I'm using a smaller Gelli plate. You can use any size, but it's just for speed, and I've put it on white paper. Hopefully you'll be able to see, but my Gelli plate is very old and quite grim. It's, you know, like stained underneath. So I'm going to have a go. Shall I do some flowers? The flowers are really quick. I'll do that very quickly. And then, so what do you need? You need your Gelli plate, you need some paper, and just ordinary printer paper to take the image. You need some acrylic paint, a lighter colour. I've used like a peachy colour to take the image off, and you need some alcohol markers, and that's about it, and your brayer obviously. So let's should we do flowers? Let's do some flowers. Right, so I've got my alcohol pens and I'm going to do the centre of the flowers first. So I'll do a mixture, and I'm not pushing down too hard, I'm just making sure that I've got you know, I'm pressing down enough that the ink comes out. I don't think you can damage your plate like that, but you know, don't go digging it in just in case. Right, let's try that. That was an orangey colour. I don't know if yes, you can just about see. Shall I put a bit of yellow around the outside of that? Don't know how it will come out, but I'm just going to do it like that. Try not to put my hand on it. Also, if it's on paper, you can rotate it, which you might need to do for some things. Bear in mind, if you are writing text on here, you need to write it as if you were writing in a mirror. It needs to be backwards so that it can, when you pull the image, you get the text the right way around, if you want it the right way around. Right, I'm just going to do some smallish petals, I think. And I'm not going to worry too much about this. It's not going to be perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Hopefully just giving you an idea of what sort of thing you can do with it. Right, that's one. So, oh, I'll tell you something else you could do with, when you finish and pulled your print, you might find that you've got a little bit of the alcohol ink residual on your Gelli plate, and you can't get rid of it with water or a baby wipe or anything like that. So what you could do with is some hand sanitizer that's got some alcohol in it, and that will clean you just a little bit, and you can clean your alcohol ink off with that. Right, let's have some purple ones perhaps over here. Just doing the same thing. So these are the things that you will see, and then any space will be filled with the acrylic paint, whatever colour you use. Oops, try not to put my hand on that. It does dry quite quickly. Oops. So let's just do something like this. And then I'll turn it round. I think it'll be easier to do without sticking my hand in it. And I'm just working around my plate. My plate's got some pitting in it. I don't know. It's very old. I do have a newer one, but it's quite large, and for the purpose of this video, I'm trying to, you know, be relatively quick. Right, she says rushing. There we go. So I've got some flowers on there. We've still got quite a bit of space. We could put on some leaves if we wanted to. Very rough and ready, those. Let's have another one. Maybe like this. Hopefully they will be seen. It's hard to see on the plate, obviously, because the alcohol ink looks translucent on this. What else could we do? A darker green. Perhaps, oops, don't want that thick end. Let's try this. Perhaps we'll have a similar thing, but just, or perhaps we'll just have some sort of, let's just have some tendrils. Not worry too much about what's a sort of a curly one, like that. And we could do a, right, I think that will do us for now anyway. You get the idea. You can draw whatever you like on there, and then you want the tiniest amount of paint. I would say, actually I might, let's do a pink one. Let's try a pink one. I mean, almost you would think not enough to cover it, and you just want the very thinnest covering of paint. That might not be enough. I don't think it is. But you need to be able to see your design really underneath, because otherwise all you'll do is pull the paint off and leave the design behind. So just spread it out, make sure you've got paint everywhere. You just need a sticky surface really to pull the design off. Let's get some paper. I'll put it down this end. Like that, smooth it down, push it down, and then hopefully the magic will happen. There. Pretty, hey? So, see what I mean? You can, now we could try and pull another one of those. I doubt we'll get much off there, but we could try. But ideally I would probably just use some alcohol on that, or clean the paint off first, and then use a bit of the hand sanitizer to get the rest. I'll show you that. Let's just try this, see if this works. Obviously it's not going to be as good as the first one because we've had most of the design. But look, there's the second one. And I would probably just get, let's have a look, I've got a bit of a grim baby white here. Clean the paint off. And a little bit of hand sanitizer. The pump doesn't work on this one, so I'm just going to use a tiny amount like that. And you could use a baby wipe, or you can use kitchen paper. It doesn't really matter, but it will lift your image off, look, and then you've got a clean jelly print ready to use again. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will do one more, but I'll probably speed it up and come back to you at the end. I thought I'd just pop back and show you what I had created with some of the alcohol marker jelly prints. So I made this one into a sort of postcard with some bits that I'd got in my stash, and I made 4 ATCs as well. So I made this one into 2 rather jazzy ones, and I just drew with black pen over some of the bits to highlight those. And I've left the pink ones more or less as they were because I thought they were pretty enough. Just popped on some words. I made a little inchy out of a strip of it that I'd got left on all of these, and then just popped that on there. So that's what I did with the jelly prints. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.